welcome to all our Eat for Life members. I'm just going to quickly run through a few of the measurements that we need. When you're registering for Eat for Life, we need to there's some information, there's an information sheet that you need to put in, and with that is some measurements that we'd like. So I'm just here to quickly guide you through how I'd like you to do them, and then so that we can then measure them the same way every time and get a consistent reading or consistent changes. Hopefully down if you're wanting to lose weight. Okay, so the key with all of these is consistency, as you'll see as I take you through them. The first two things, which you might know already, but to be able to do accurately, is weight and height. So weight, obviously what we want is no shoes, the least possible clothing, and at the same time every day that you weigh. Okay, so we weigh usually once a week where you're weighing it. Try and make it about the same time every day and wearing very similar clothes so that you get a really good idea of where the weight is going. Okay, and if you're like me, the necklace comes off, the bangles come off, the watch, everything to make it as consistent as possible. And usually for most people, first thing in the morning, after going to the bathroom, and you've got your light sleeping clothes on, that's the best time. But even if you're at the gym and that's where the scale is, make sure you do it about the same time, wearing the same types of clothing. Okay, shoes off and any sort of heavy garments off. Okay, that's the easiest way. Measuring your weight in kilograms, and that's easy enough to plug in, I'm sure. With height, if you don't have a stadiometer or somewhere where you can go and get your height taken, easy way is to stand flat against a wall, heels against the back. Try and get a flat surface, not one sort of ridges at the bottom. Heels against the back, heels bum touching the wall, and the shoulder blades, and try and keep your head up nice and straight. You'll see a nice straight head. Don't lift it up, otherwise it should get taller. And then quite simply a clipboard or a book. You may need a friend to help you with this. Against the wall, you just measure it nice, make sure it's nice and straight. Make your mark on the wall, and then simply take your tape measure from the marking down to the floor, and you'll get your height. Please be sure to enter your height in centimeters, not in meters. Otherwise, this will skew our BMI calculations and around other calculations that we're doing. So height in centimeters. All of our measurements actually in centimeters. Okay. So once your weight and height is in, that's nice and easy. We can calculate BMI. What we want to do is also measure centimeters loss. Okay, because that's also important. Sometimes the scale goes up and down, and we get very frustrated. But very key is to monitor your centimeters. Okay, those will also help you on those days when maybe the scale isn't showing a difference, but your centimeters will. So we need 5 measurements from you in terms of the areas that we measure: the chest, the arm, waist, hip, and on the thigh measurements. Okay, and I'm going to show you that quickly. Chest, very simply, you take the tape measure, and again, it's preferable to have a friend to help you to do this, and they can measure it properly. We need to try and get a straight line straight over the front of the chest. Sorry, I've got my tape measure not the right way. And the easiest, if you do have a friend, take it to the nearest centimeter and measure it off. Okay, right in the middle of the chest line. With the arm, we're looking at that same line. So chest line onto the arm with the tape measure around that arm. Again, as straight as possible. You'll see the line comes there. We don't want measurements like that. That's very obvious. Okay, that's a bit too obvious. But try and keep the line nice and straight and at the same spot every time. Okay, again, measure it off to the nearest centimeter. For waistline, because waists line up at different places, there are some specific ways to measure waist. What I'd like to keep it consistent is to try and you look around at your belly button. That gives us a nice natural marker that you can use instead of having to, body paint or permanent marker your body with a spot. Just use your belly button as the nearest marker. Put it over the belly button. Don't pull too tight. Okay, don't pull too tight. Mustn't be loose, nice and firm. But again, read off to the nearest centimeter. Okay. For waist, now I'm too short. I'll go backwards a little bit. That would be your waist measurement. For hips, when you turn to the side, it'll be the widest part of your body around the buttocks area there. Okay, so the widest part. Not very fun, but anyways, here we go. Again, a straight line. Okay, we don't want it up, down. A straight line along the widest part, looking from the side. So if you are doing it on your own, look in the mirror, make sure that your line is straight. Again, again, don't pull too tightly, but keep it firm and read to the nearest centimeter. Okay. If you have a friend who can do it for you or to help you with it, that's top notch. Okay. The last one that we need, so we've done chest, we've done arms, waist, hip, and the last one is the thigh measurement. Okay. Now, again, different discrepancies in how this should be done to make it consistent for everyone and for yourself. The easiest way to do it is to actually get a chair. Where's my chair? I will quickly grab a chair. One sec. I'm back. Right. So you grab a chair, and I might need to handhold here. And what you do when you're sitting on the chair, nice right angle like this, okay, right at the end, what you do is from where the thigh meets, okay, meets the waist, meets the top of the hip here, into the thigh, take your thumb and your middle finger. Where your middle finger is, that's where you put the tape measure, okay, right there. Again, a nice straight line around the thigh, firm, not too tight, and read off to the nearest centimeter. Okay, so that's one that you can actually do yourself if you get the marking right. Okay, so just thumb into where the top of your leg meets your body, straight hand out, the middle where the middle finger ends, that's where you take the measurement. Nice and consistently every time. Okay, and then all of that done, not too difficult, manageable on your own, but helpful with a friend or someone who can do it with you. Okay, hope that helps everybody. If you have any questions, let me know. All the best. Bye.